Welcome back to Rogue Trader. In the last episode, we collected Olfar from the Ice World, half dead. What was he looking for? Olfar? Olfar? Oh no. Olfar? Haven't talked to Chorda. She doesn't talk. Let's pray together. Alright, I have matters to attend to. I thought she was voiced, but she is not voiced. I don't see my boy Olfar anywhere on here. I am worried. He almost died when we picked him up from the planet, so maybe he's recovering. I'll wait for a little bit. In the Wait, what? Oh, that's the rest of the map. And this is where we are now. Right. Off to the next destination. Is this the last? Wait, there's more this way. Tomb World Epitaph. This is where we are supposed to be going. Inquire of the Vox Master about Olfar's health. Yes. How is Olfar? Has he regained consciousness? He is feeling better, Lord Captain. The ship's chirurgeon was amazed at his resilience. The esteemed Lord Olfar is currently convalescing in his chambers. Have a servant escort me to Olfar's quarters. Whoa, what is this place? He looks okay. Is he supposed to be standing up? Olfar's dark figure towers over you. His head is lowered, his hair hanging in a curtain across his face. His fair skin is cross-hatched with broad crimson scars, held together by metal staples and covered with black spiked runes for physical healing. Could an ordinary mortal have survived such injuries? Unlikely. With a twitch of his fingers, Olfar bids the two servants in attendance to step away so as not to intrude on your conversation.
Et Vater, I must thank you for saving me. I had a difficult battle.
I thank the Emperor that he did not take you from us to join this heavenly host, my lord.
I always survive.
Why did you decide to go to that world alone?
So I did not have to bury your body in the snow, Et Vater. It is not out of arrogance that wolves do not allow mortals into our affairs, but because the burden of those deeds is heavy, and they reek of death. Just consider what kind of threat you could have been facing in a place where an entire pack of Astartes has disappeared. If I had risked you for the sake of fulfilling my vows, would that have been worthy of me?
We fight together. Do not forget that I am your Et Vater.
You and I are different. Your way is to rule and build, while mine is to destroy and chase down prey. Such is the Allfather's plan, and in that plan, my death on the battlefield is an expected and joyous event, while your death would be premature, sorrowful and damaging to many other lives.
Did you find any trace of your brothers?
The vessel I found, the revelation granted, that was them. Inside there were signs that wolf scouts leave for their brothers. The baleful howl landed the ship on the surface and left, and the rest of the crew disappeared. I followed my brother's trail until an unknown foe blocked my path, and battle ensued.
What foe is capable of besting you in combat? Your wounds were truly terrifying.
An evil spirit. It attacked me from behind and wounded me instantly.
Ulfar points to a particularly gruesome scar on his chest, the strike clearly intended for one of the Space Wolf's 2 hearts. The wound gives off a strong medicinal smell, but it is not one you recognize. Probably a Fenrisian balm brewed by Ulfar himself. Your healer would faint after one whiff of such a potion.
The snow covered my eyes, and I could only make out a shadow, but it moved fast and it was strong. If the Allfather's gift had not knitted my ribs into a hard carapace, that blow would have been my last.
Your pack seems to have led an entire ship's crew to their deaths.
Do not blame us for what we are. Death always clings to the warriors of the Allfather, and we are fated for no deeds other than those accomplished in the jaws of Morkai.
I see. Ulfar nods in agreement, his face grim. You are not your usual self, you seem more somber.
By bitter paths comes wisdom, in wake of blood loses, and shattered dreams, heavy thoughts weighing. On its broad shoulders, it enters unbidden, and takes a seat by your hearth.
Have you been thinking about your life?
About my future? Have you ever wondered what it means to be an Astartes? To know no other family but your brothers in battle. To know no other feast but the joy of slaying your enemies and extolling your fallen comrades. To know with certainty that your death will be terrible, brutal, and agonizing. For time holds no sway over us, and no warrior of the Allfather has ever breathed his last in a soft bed. Death holds no fear for us at Vater. We have been eating at the same table since day one.
Perhaps something good awaits you in the future.
Listen, Vater. When the wolf priests tested me, I went to the gate of Morkai, a dark place where real space and the thoughts of the great wolves intertwine, like the tentacles of a kraken. Everyone who appears before the gate is granted a vision, and mine was a dark omen. I saw myself in 2 guises, one as white as the moon, the other as black as the lowering sky, and the 2 were locked in combat. As for which me emerged victorious, that was hidden from my sight, but that is not what frightened me. The Black Wolf's gaze was fearsome, full of more pain than he could ever inflict himself. It drove him mad, turning him into a monster, and as dark as he appears, I recognize myself in him. After all, I was made for destruction, torment, annihilation. I am the more agile monster. Does that mean that by the Allfather's design, I must drink this cup of pain to the bottom in order to fulfill his plan? I do not know.
Tell me, why are there no rhymes in your songs?
Rhymes are empty frippery. A saga must be alive. If the words happen to fall into a rhyme, well, that is grand. But to make your whole story fit neatly into such a pattern, you must either twist the truth in the service of beauty, or live your life for the sake of a rhyme. Neither is to a wolf's liking. Our sagas are voices sounding through eternity. When we hear them, we do not hear stories. We hear the tellers speaking their words to us now.
Do you still believe you will find your brothers?
I will find them. Probably not alive, but I will find them.
Thank you for your answers.
You have a right to them.
I am pleased that my servants found a fitting shrine for your armor. The splendor and monumentality of the chamber befit the solemnity of the sacrament unfolding within. As if performing an intricate dance, the servants of the Omnissiah move in time with the murmuring mechanisms, circling the massive space wolf while he stands utterly still. The scent of sacred incense fills the air, giving the sense that one is witnessing a great ritual.
And Astartes need very little. A cell and a table where I can perform the purifying rite on my weapon. That is all I require. But to keep the armor bestowed upon me by the Old Father in some shabby cubicle could be sacrilege. This chamber will do well for the vesting ceremony. There is good plasteel beneath the rich decoration and gilding. Yes, I am satisfied.
What are the servants doing?
It is time for me to don my skin again.
Ulfar shrugs wearily, his body giving off heat and animal scent. One of the servants opened a casket containing contact unguent. It will be used to anoint each of the black carapace's neural ports marring the wolf's skin. This sacred augmentation seamlessly fuses Ulfar's body with his armor and every fiber bundle of it. That doesn't sound pleasant. What will you do now?
I must return. My foe awaits me, and it would be dishonorable to retreat from his battle. But I will need help in the fighting.
You can count on me.
I know, Edvater.
Ulfar nods to the servants, and in low voices they begin a guttural prayer. Guess we have to go back on that planet then. Shadows leap across the walls, twisting together in a majestic and savage dance. In the flickering candlelight, the sacred rite is performed. The angel of the Emperor is clothed in the armor of unwavering faith and his wrath. Impressive specimen! Damn, he's huge, man. He's freaking huge. Look at him. What a beast. Okay. Let's get back. I've made a mistake traveling to the next star system, but it won't be a problem heading back. It's only a yellow path. Back we go! Let's do this. Yes. Damn, they were not lying. It's very stormy.
Good grass for my sharp senses.
Astartes power sword. That's for him, but I have the axe. Virtue's Vindicator, melt-a weapon. I need a shield.
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue threat.
Scouts discovered Ulfar's lifeless body here. Tracks of the mysterious enemy that defeated the space wolf have almost been hidden by the snow.
You are in the
What is
presence
that?
of House Orselio.
Hey, yo, whoa.
Unknown.
They walked through it like it was no one's business.
Hunt, brothers, take heed.
Mjolnir. Those weapons are awesome.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh, that was the trap in question. Are we feeling alright, people?
See what I
Grass for
found.
my sharp senses.
duty prevails. I better myself through my service.
My brothers, once again fate has barred me from traveling to the hall of the All-Father with my brothers.
Look around. The snow-covered battlefield reveals little, but it is clear that the wolves gave furious battle one last time. The rocks are pitted from bolter strikes, and here and there you see scorch marks left by plasma charges. Who were they fighting?
I smell no corruption on their bodies, and I see no traces of Xeno's weapons. I think they did battle with humans here.
What do you think they were looking for here?
I do not know what they were seeking, but they certainly found someone here. Otherwise this crime would not have been committed.
They made their doom with honor, as befits true warriors.
True enough. No one would dare say that the baleful howl would stare into the eyes of Mordecai with anything but joyful awe and fire in their hearts. I sense evil in their deaths. The souls of the baleful howl are not at rest, but remain here on the battlefield. They are not with the All-Father. I must escort them to him. Will you bear witness to the last honor given to my brothers?
I shall bear witness to their final hour.
Hear now the saga of the Baleful Howl Pack, proud warriors of Fenris, Volca Fenrica.
The verses weave together recounting the deeds of each of Ulfar's dead brothers. With incredible precision in every detail, the wolf lists the accomplishments of his comrades, the enemies they slew, and the sacrifices they made. The saga continues at length, and the relentless rhythm sends you into a trance. With a grinding screech, the rock is drawn across the knife blade again and again, inscribing one name after another.
On the cold world, they gave battle, the pack's fierce name never disgracing. So ends the saga of the Baleful Howl, and the void thunders with echo unending. Fenris Hjolda.
What is that?
Usually wolves are commemorated with Mjord, but I'll have to settle for something I made myself. A few poisonous herbs from Janus, some rare toxins traded on footfall. Maybe this brew will overcome the physical might of an Astartes. How I wished that my omen would prove a lie, and that my libation would sour without ever being tasted.
What oath did you just swear?
It is the oldest oath on Fenris. It translates as, I will avenge or I will be forsaken.
Accept the horn and sip. Feast well, wolves. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ugh. The astringent liquid burns your throat and the fog immediately descends over your vision. The sky darkens and the rising wind whistles in your ears. Through it comes the high-pitched cawing of a bird. Ulfar nods approvingly.
It is a sign. Fate walks beside us. Skull!
Taking back his horn, the wolf takes a mighty swallow of the stuff. Majestic shadows rise in the snowy haze around you. Okay, that's pretty awesome. The figures of warriors clad in indestructible armor, bearing an emblem of two black fangs piercing the yellow of the sun. They are looking at you.
The brothers bear witness, which means that it's time for us to meet my last comrade.
Let's do it! Wolfar lets out a belligerent howl, whipping up snow drifts into frightened whirlwinds. You hear a terrible cracking sound. Someone's feet, no, paws, are breaking through the crust of snow on the ground. The beast now comes, and its cruel howl awakens the fallen warriors of Fenris. Oh! What? Argenta, in your corner. Cassia, here. Ulfar, stay at the front, please. And I'll cover this side. Oh my god, this is epic. All of them have a lot of HP.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Joint analysis.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Front line. Is the music louder than usual?
Running binaric override.
What do they do? Oh! Ow!
None shall escape my fury.
Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, you can stop now.
That is not the Emperor's will.
I don't think she can see him. Yeah, I have to move her a little bit.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
No challenge is too great.
Heinrichs, do the thing, please. Enfeeble.
Let's see to it. Naturally.
Again.
Let's see to it. Reckoning is due
Alright, well done.
for the throne's glory. But of course, Lord Captain.
Now then. She doesn't have a lot of actions. She can shoot once.
I'll do it.
This guy is already marked, isn't he? Cassia can see him.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the sun? Another foe painted black.
Uh-oh. Hey.
If I may, I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I can only take one shot again.
Faith without you, my Emperor!
Will do.
I am his will made manifest.
Oh no, no, no.
As the Emperor commands, I act. How dare you!
Alrighty then.
So it shall be.
Let's burn the ghosts.
Carve runes out of your bones.
I can't force you to walk in there. Let's take another shot at him.
Is thunder. My strike is ruin. By the wolf sign, perish.
I don't know why I'm not allowed to walk here. Oh, there we go. Now you let me.
Our foes reek of curse.
Now, Argenta, can you take a shot? Only one.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm going in.
What if?
Damn it, they are so tanky. Attack me!
Schemes within schemes within schemes. Ah! Let's see. A wicked thought.
They're healing a little bit. Ow! Did I push him into Cassia? Pascal, shoot him!
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And please don't miss. Good job.
Shreds, brothers. Running my Eric override. My vow is to serve.
Why doesn't Argenta have any movements?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
What is happening with your turns, Argenta?
I will not.
Oh, there we go. Thank
As
you.
the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
Oh, so close. So close. Finish him off.
Let's see to it.
My verses you will hear, glorious brothers, of how the paths of Ulfar, called Thunderlung from the first, and the last wolf on the baleful howl, were intertwined. Over his brother's cold body standing, Ulfar the hard-armed proclaimed to the sky their glorious sagas, and his last homage paid to those warriors proud, as his witness taking, his companions of the line von Valancius, the blizzard was raging, and the wind furiously howling, as under that terrible clawed paw the snow crunched, and in the dead light of a moon, strange to human eyes, a beast, long fur bristling, of death reeking, into the circle stepped. Her retinue to her aid the rogue trader called, but the cry was drowned out by the harsh elements roaring, magic with snow whirling, in a dance intertwining, for the beast left a bloody reaping of only two. The All-Father's call to summon to battle against the beast. You did not fear to meet me, perfidious spirit, who the name Doppelgrendel claims. I see you have not learned from the last battle. though you paid for it with gouged eye. So spoke Olfar Thunderlung, and the beast replied, Of your spoils you boasted to the priest in vain, Olfar Everlost. My body alone you wounded, but I your spirit maimed, and your weird crippled. Then came the turn of the Et Vater to speak. And her words were formidable and filled with wrath. The green was merry and full of bloody joy. For your insolence you will pay, with tears and blood. So answered the dread spirit, and to that harsh oath served the hurricane itself, as witness incorruptible. Enough words had been spoken. The powers of words spewed from the beast's mouth grinning, the cry of the wild hunt, and the embittered souls hearkened. Out of snow and wind, wolf bodies were woven for the warriors who died, an unclear death, the unavenged evil never forgetting, their eyes fangs gnashing, there I approached, into the roiling sky howling. The first brother by Olfar was vanquished. With a second he clashed the Et Vater as his shield. Then with laugh booming, the heavens were split by the formidable Olfar, his battle friends guarding. With a mighty wrench the wolf jaws he tore, opening them wide, the evil charms banishing. With dignity was met each brutal strike, and with savagery was slain each deadly foe. The pack was defeated. But the beast was not yet vanquished. Roaring his body he threw into the fray, like a mighty spear thrust, howling his claws cut through the adamantine. The warriors fought, a river of blood spilling, Ulfar Thunderlung his battle song singing, the black curse his vicious rival echoing. The warriors were clashing when the cunning Et Vater stepped back to her ally, granting breath to strike. Ulfar held no fear that his strike broadly sweeping his ally would catch in a glancing blow. He fought mercilessly, his heavy swings scribing scarlet runes upon the snow. To his knees the beast fell, and suddenly about his grey lips a smile played of guile and fear. Upon the Et Vater fell the wolf's fiery gaze. By the power of icy Fenris I do curse you. If you look into the past, you shall see only deceit. If you look into the future, you shall see only treachery. The false friend's dagger shall open your breast. The arrows of deceit's wrought shall pierce your back. So spoke the spirit, born in sorrow, the Et Vater cursing, and then the bloody wound the Et Vater spied. Her breast was cut, her heart was quiet. The Et Vater's death what had caught her unawares. The sweet Mjod my mind has fogged, said the Et Vater, and like a veil that clouds the gaze the vision slipped away. Glory to brave hearts that fear not death. In its death rasp, the Doppelgrendel answered, Brother, we were doomed, not by the archenemy's followers, not by the despicable inhumans, who did not touch our armor, nor with dark sorcery did the malefics defeat us. No, it was the humans, who oaths of friendship swore, that plunged the blade into our back. Their treacherous plot in malice hatched, said the spirit, and then it fell silent forever, the noble wolf's body fleeing, and peace to its bestowing. The pair stood together over the prostrate body, the body not of a beast, but of a brave fallen brother. The fearsome Olfar declared an oath of vengeance, and the mighty wolves to Kalhala went charging. They went knowing that from their betrayers 3 times the blood price would be exacted, and the Et Vater also her peace spoke. Who killed your brothers? From this day forth, who is our foe? The traitor's name for now remains unknown, but in the darkness I will find him, and have my vengeance, so answered Thunderlung. And the Et Vater also her peace spoke. The honor of Fenris you have defended, Olfar Thunderlung. My brothers, the Allfather's hall entering, will boldly tell that in death they have not been forgotten. With a joyous roar, their words they will answer, for they surely mean that fierce Fenris still stands. So Ulfar's mighty word was spoken, a proud funeral dirge was sung. His brother's weary body, cursed by grief, from his carapace was freed and laid upon the pyre. The old spinners weave the weird thread cruelly, no inquiries or entreaties accepting. Ulfar Thunderlung cast his gaze and clearly he beheld the end of his trail. Know, my brothers, that my heart will have no peace until I see you in Kalhalla. I hear your laughter and your proud war cries. I will carry them into the darkness for the baleful howl. Many foes I will smite to glorify your deeds. Many I will put to death to honor your memory. When to the ground I fall, mortally wounded, you will meet the lone wolf in Kalhalla. Honor the lone wolf's stern pledge. Let us remember, brothers, the baleful howl, daring hunters, fierce fighters, and troublemakers without equal. Let us glorify their exploits and glorify their fall. With honor have these wolves gone to Kalhalla. Let us remember the mighty brother Ulfar, who did not abandon his pack in the snowy wastes. Let us remember the trader of the von Phalanges line, she whose name is known and honored the Fenris. Let us raise our cups and cry into the face of Hell Winter's gale. Father, we live still. Fenris Skjolda. We did it! I need to speak to him right now. Ulfar!
Edvator, witness to my oath, I greet you with honor.
I wish to express once again my sorrow for your fallen brothers.
At night, when I sink into meditation, I hear them howling. They are hunting in Valhalla, and my heart yearns to join them. One day, we will meet again.
What will you do now, last of your pack?
Fight, Edvator. I will seek honorable combat and vanquish the Allfather's enemies until the day there is none worthy of defeating me. The name of the baleful howl will sail like a Darkar along the rivers of unholy blood that I will spill. Blackmane is no longer my patron. From this day, I tread the paths of Lokyar, the lone wolf.
Do you still believe in the power of the curse upon you?
It is strong, but I am not weak. Before, I survived because my duty to my brothers compelled me to shrug off any wound, to rejoin the fight, to defend, to protect. Now, that duty is gone, and nothing is holding me here.
How did you come to terms with your solitary fate?
When rage overcame me in the Reaving Tempest's Spire, you told me that it was my duty to avenge the fallen, to slay Xenos. And you were right. Whether I am alone or with my brothers, my duty remains unchanged. Like a spirit of Weird itself, you showed me my path, Edvator, while my eyes were still closed to it.
I saw strange things during the battle. Was it a mirage or warp influence?
Dreams brought on by Mjolnir mixed with reality and the spells of the Doppelgrendel. How can I say what was true and what was a mirage? Were we fighting against a spirit or against my deranged brother? Did the ghosts of the fallen rise up beside us to weigh our valor on the scales of honor? Or did the drug make us do battle with the wind? It is all true, Edvator. Or perhaps none of it was. The people of Fenris have long known how thin is the line between what is real And what is legend? And we were in a legend.
I wish you good hunting, Avenger.
Should you hear a howl of triumph in the night, know that I am on the path of retribution.
Answer a few questions about yourself. Is there anything
What do
new?
you want to know?
Oh, no.
I enjoy Fenris.
I love you, Allfar. Okay, next destination. What is this? I wish to go back a spell, because it looks to me, yeah, it says it's an uncharted system. Even though I think this is where we started from, isn't it? Signal from the planet. Have we been here? I think we've been here. Why is this place uncharted, though? I don't get it. Maybe this is our return trip or something. We'll check it out later. Let's go! Nothing will stop me! Looks to me this is our last destination. It seems that all colors has died from this world. Grey masses of rocks give way only to brownish sand and the black voids of gorges. The team barely notices a strange detail amid the drab landscape, an extensive area where the land is too smooth. As they approach, this area turns out to be a lake of moving metal, in the center of which burns green arc discharges. On its shores lie the ruins of pyramidal constructs. Through magnoculars, it is determined that the remains of the pyramids are slowly melting, creating flows that dump new metal into the lake. The smoothness of the lake is slightly rippled by currents trying to extinguish the flames in the center. Send an exploratory shuttle to the surface. Specially equipped servitors are the first to disembark on the shores of the metallic lake. To the explorer's surprise, they return unharmed with samples of the anomalous substance. The squad sets out to study the lake and the Xenos constructions. Acolytes of the Adeptus Mechanicus determine that the metal contains the same substance from which the pyramids are made. The behavior of the metal particles indicates that the constructs made from the metal are capable of regeneration just like living matter, albeit incomparably faster. However, the pyramids filling the lake by transmitting the metal through built-in portals cannot surmount the destructive force of the arc discharges in the lake center. Find out what happened to the pyramids. One of the pyramids lining the lake's shore is more damaged than the rest. Judging by its melted edges and the direction of the breaks, this damage is the thing that started the fires at the lake center. Analyze the movement of the metal. Endless flows of metal pour from the portals of every monolith. However, one of the flows is noticeably weaker than the rest. Looking closer, officers notice a small object blocking part of the portal. With the help of servitors, they are successful in removing it and bringing it to the Von Valancius shuttle. Try to extinguish the flame. The vessel's cannoneers find the idea of smothering the green flame with the ship's waste rather dubious, but do not dare question the will of the Lord Captain. The dropped cargo dissolves to no effect, barely touching the discharges. Attack the pyramids with the void ship's weaponry. The Xeno structures do not give under the first salvos, and from the portals flows of metal begin to fill the damaged parts. The lake slowly shrinks, but the Rock Trader's team quickly understands that it will take several days of bombardment to fully destroy this place. There is something wistful about this site. An unhealing wound on the body of some mysterious technology. Curiosity of real space? Judging by the orbital trajectories, this is the parent star of the system. If the Luminor reader is right, back in the day it used to be huge and angry with a bite to it, not this half-dead firefly. What happened to it? I can't imagine what could have drained a deadly beast like that. The Luminor reader swears that the rays of the star would have continued withering all life in the system for millions of years more. It was too young to have faded like this. It's like it was gnawed out. It was attacked, suddenly and fiercely. A hungry predator bit into its magnetic field and drank as much of its energy as it could. The predator was starving and would have surely devoured the star whole had it had more time. Nomos, where did you get this information from? I do not know, but I can read the traces of what was committed here as if I have seen it happen 100 times. We are done here. Next destination. A shuttle of Imperial make is detected among the rocky gorges of the planet alongside two nearby Xeno objects, monolithic structures embedded into the landscape. When scanned, the objects distort the signal, but no signs of enemy activity nor signals from the shuttle are found. Send out servitors to scout. The servitors' signal disappear as soon as they approach the cliffs between which the shuttle was found. Not one of them returns and no data is received. Disembark and examine the shuttle and the xenostructures. Pontificus von Valancius wishes to personally explore the enigmatic monoliths. The von Valancius shuttle overcomes the turbulence zone with an alarming rumble, after which the connection to the void ship becomes tenuous. Despite a rough landing on a rocky terrain, the flight ends successfully. You visited all optional locations. Heck yeah. Alright, level up. Something about my shield maybe? Strong hand? Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. 24 armor charge and slash do not affect this bonus. Anything else about my ramming speed? Oh, I want that. Awesome. Should have had this one a long time ago. Shot through. Ooh. Inspired speech. Yes. Heinrichs. Yes. 3% is quite a bit with the damage he's dealing. Inscribed soul. I don't think I want that. Easy target. Impetus? That's good. Combat meditation. Yes. 2 more exploits. The target suffers 1 additional exploit. Yeah. Agenda. Deadly aim. Or critical velocity. I think critical velocity. Demolition instead of intelligence. Point blank. Yes. And Ulfar. I'll take Cataclysm. Adjacent allies. Fortress, integrity. Yes. Let's save our game. Damn, this is a dark place. I don't know why, but I was expecting more snow.
Patience. Oh, I know.
I hear two hearts of iron beating in your chest. One belongs to a warrior. The other to a priest. Which one were you born with?
Both are granted by the Omnisire. I am an explorator, and within my algorithms, a warrior's indomitability is meshed with a cleric's humility, like two perfectly interlocking cogs.
I thought he was talking to Argenta.
'Tis time to taste the brew of battle! The drink of axe and Bodgan Grim!
Alright, nothing out of the ordinary, aside from the fact that we don't have sufficient cover, but that can be arranged. Were we ambushed? The path is blocked, it says. Oh, because other people are in front of you. Yeah, he is blocking the way, maybe? I don't know. I can't move. Uh-oh. Kill this thing.
The Omnisire condemns you. Request approved.
Can these things heal themselves?
Omnisire knows all.
I should have moved Pascal. I've made a huge mistake.
Running binary override. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Damn it.
We are infinite. The great sleep is over.
Get out of here, you little scamps. Oh wait, I can move Argenta. There we go.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Kill them all.
You, my Emperor! I'll do it. Eradicate it. Doubt is for the weak.
And not enough movement? What do you mean? I just want to mark him.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
High momentum.
Mmm, tasty.
I won't object to it.
Alright then, enfeeble you. Aim for an opening and blast them.
The power surge. Your reckoning is
This guy is still alive. Is he gonna die? No. But this guy might.
Let's see to it.
Maybe I shouldn't attack anymore. One more time. Don't die on me, Heinrichs. Our veil degradation is fine.
Sends their regards.
Can we reach them? I can reach both. I'll go after this guy. After I shoot him dead.
The fame-hungry come. Die in disgrace. wolf succeeds. Feel the icy bite of death!
Not dead yet.
So it shall be.
Kick him.
The wolf is on the hunt.
I'm surprised he didn't die from it. Where do I go?
Step by step, I lead.
Can't even reach them.
What if schemes? Let's see.
You take this, buddy.
A genius at work.
Cassia. She can reach from here.
Battlefields are
Perfect.
always drowned in scarlet. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
How about this attack? Oh, perfect.
Isn't
This is
a job for the
ideal.
serfs? Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Again.
I'm not accustomed.
Oh, yay, more of them. Cassia, give this to... Where is he?
If I
Heinrichs. And this
Me.
to Argenta.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Owies!
Knows no pain.
Stop tickling me! I'm gonna burn the shit out of you. What is this thing? Teleportation matrix beacon? Oh no, we might have to destroy that. Yeah, this brings in enemies.
Tactical imperative dictates. Running binaric override. My vow is to
Not undo me.
Where is Argenta? Am I blind? Heinrichs? Oh, Argenta is right here. Take this.
Quest approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. I am a savant of destruction.
We are infinite.
Please no. Ah! This man has to die.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Kill him, Argenta. Kill. Oh, she's probably gonna get Pascal in it
I'll
as
do
well. Try not to, okay? Ooh, that's my girl. Now, burn him. You cannot heal that.
For the throne's glory.
Wrong weapon! Oh, okay, that's fine, I suppose.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Enfeeble.
Naturally.
Someone has to deal with the teleportation matrix beacon. Wonder if I can reach it from here. Well done!
Give this task to someone lesser. Don't dishonor the wolf with such tasks.
But you will do it either way. Why are you complaining about it?
Cops play.
Actually, cancel that. Cancel that move.
I challenge you, damn get. Insignificant.
That's it.
See how the world succeeds.
Let's kill the healers. Get these things out of my sights.
What if a maelstrom of madness?
Yeah! Kill them all! Oh, it's over. It's over before it even begun. It just stinks that these guys don't drop any armor. I mean, any weapons or loot. Heavy armor proficiency. It's nice, but I don't have heavy armor proficiency. Bolter weapon. Ooh, they shall weep. 27 to... hold on. Six rate of fire. I'd like to try it, please. Wait, I'll do this instead. Okay. Let's give this one a try. Fury Incarnate. Whenever the wearer is under the effect of Reckless Rush... yeah? 50% critical hit chance.
Yes.
I like this a lot better, actually. Wear it. Can we enter this building? Oh my god, Xeno 0. 70%.
Acquisition is possible.
Monoliths loom over the small plain, black ominous, as inscrutable as the... yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Agenta! Agenta! Well, two favorites. Try this one, please. Damn. We got some good loot for Agenta out of this place.
Oh yes, they all will see.
But there's nothing more for us to do here, so let's head back home. So that was the Rocky World. Well, our next destination is these unknown ships. Let's repair the ship before we go. And we will take a short break, and I will see you all in the next episode of Rogue Trader. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.